Hello, everybody. Sunday Adelaja here. Well, my message today is still about our governors. The topic is becoming a governor equal to becoming a thief? There are so many cases for this, and I will just use a few cases to support my argument. And this is not just about governors, okay? I must make this clear. This is about our mindset and our corrupt value system. I am not in each one of these governors, I'm seeing myself. I am seeing every Nigerian, because this is not just about them. This is about the corrupt value system of our own nation. This is about our system of corruption that is only capable of producing corrupt individuals, not just to be governors, but in any office. Go to any office, go to any position, you will find corrupt Nigerians. It's because the country and the environment of the land is promoting corrupt practices, or is not curbing it at least. And that is a problem. It's a national catastrophe that must be addressed. We must holistically address this issue of value systems. It is the corrupt values of our people that is leading our leaders to be corrupt, because our leaders are not being imported from Cote d'Ivoire. They are not coming in from Fiji. They are not coming in from some countries over there, Equatorial Guinea or some. They are from our midst. They are our people who grew up with us, went to the same school with us, went to our universities, and they are just normal Nigerians who are living in that environment, and they are simply the fruit of our environment. They are the evidence of what our environment can produce. And if this is what our environment produces, we need to change that environment. It's a corrupt environment, because we are all a product of our environment. So the environment in Nigeria is corrupt, and the government must face this, and we must come up with a national program to address the issue of corruption from kindergarten to university level, and in every home, and in every mosque, in every pulpit, in every family. We must be able to put a program that will challenge and help systematically bring up a whole new nation, a whole new people who are virtuous. But let me go back to my topic today. So is becoming a governor equal to becoming a thief? And let me make my case. I'm going to make my case by using just a few governors. There are many more governors that have been convicted and have even been sent to jail. But I'm just going to talk about a few others that some of you might not have known about. The first person I'm going to talk about today, who has not been sent to jail yet, but is being charged, is Gabriel Suswan. Gabriel Suswan was the former governor of Benue State from the year 2007 to 2015. The former governor is standing trial alongside his commissioner for finance. I think his name is Omadashi Oklobi. They are being charged with 3.1 billion money laundering. And Suswan, funny enough, he's not in prison, and he's not sitting somewhere quietly. He's doing exactly the same thing Nigerians do. They go to politics, and they then begin to accuse the government of charging them or prosecuting them because of their political beliefs. So what this Suswam did is that he went and contested as a senator. And you know what? He won. He won. He had just won to become a senator to representing northeast part of Benue State. So who voted for him? Our people voted for him. So do you want to tell me that he is corrupt and the people who voted for him are not corrupt? No, all of us are corrupt. The people who voted for him, they are as corrupt as he himself. And the people who are voting all over Nigeria for all these corrupt politicians is a proof that they themselves are corrupt. If the people who are voting are not corrupt, they will not have voted for someone like this. Of course, he's not the only one that is being charged. He has also accomplices that are, being charged alongside with him. The same judge is a famous judge in Abuja by the name of Okon Abang that is in Federal High Court Abuja. That is that their case is before. So now this man, this former governor, had been arraigned back in 2015, before another judge, Judge Ahmed Mohammed, I think, of the same court in Abuja. But, and this is one of the reasons why we all have to say thank you to Sowore and his Sahara reporters, because Sowore and Sahara reporters have been doing a great job, revealing the secrets and exposing the corrupt practices in Nigeria. And so it was Sahara reporters that exposed that governor. That Justice Ahmed Mohammed was exposed in a story by Sahara reporters that he was, practicing unethical practices in relation to that case, that he wanted to help cover up the case with Suswam. And so they removed the guy, and so that's why the case is still going on. So that's what they do. They go to court and stretch out the cases for years and years until everybody has forgotten about them. So, but Suswan is being charged alongside his ex-commissioner for, for local government affairs or something like that. But anyway, he's been charged together with his ex-commissioner the last something they had was in October. They had one in the sitting on September and October. So it's ongoing. But in the meanwhile, it was becoming the senator of the federal government. So, but we hope that that corruption cases will not be swept under the carpet just because he has become a senator right now. Now, the next governor that I want to talk about is that it's like these people, is it a cause that they will become corrupt once they become a governor? No, it's because of the mindset of all Nigerians that once you have an opportunity to get to a place of authority, that is your time to take your own advantage, that you have to take, at least it's your opportunity to get rich, it's your opportunity to get your own slice of the cake. And the governor that I'm going to talk about today, you better believe it, is my own former governor, the governor of my state. I met him personally when I went to Nigeria one time. He hosted me, it was very nice. I like his smile. But your smile and your charisma is not what matters. It's your character, the content of your character that matters. He hosted me in his house. He hosted me in his government office. He was very kind. But being kind is not enough. You've got to not steal. You've got to be responsible with people's money. So I'm from Ogun State, and this governor that I'm talking about is Benga Daniel. Benga Daniel. So Benga Daniel is the former governor of Ogun State. He's currently standing trial for alleged fraud to the tune of 200 million naira before one judge, Olarewaju in Ogun State, High Court, Abeokuta. And that's the same state where he was ruling. Now, Daniel was the governor in our state from 2003 to 2011, and he was arraigned in October 2011 on 16 counts of stealing and misappropriation of funds. Even though he was successful before, and he was an engineer, I think, and he was a successful businessman, but they don't want to mix the opportunity of having state resources and not touching it. It's almost impossible. Now, the key witness in this case, that's very interesting, was an official of one of the banks. These politicians work not just with themselves, they work with banks and civil servants to be able to get all these corrupt practices through. And so when this bank officer decided to speak, you can't believe what my governor did. My governor, or my former governor, or was my governor, so Daniel, he started sending messages, threat messages to this officer that he was going to kill him. And if he speaks, either he keeps quiet or he loses his life. So the court had to order the police to investigate it and all that. But then, of course, the way politicians do in Nigeria, the governor said, okay, this is a lie. He's filed a counter suit against the case to be able to say, okay, they should dismiss it. That this thing should be dismissed by the court because it's a false allegation. But thank God, our judges and our courts are standing their ground in some cases. So the people said, no, They told him, no, come and defend yourself about the corruption. Let's face the corruption cases, not just the case of somebody lying against. Let's face the corruption cases. So he's still in court up till now. But apart from my own governor, Daniel, there is another governor from the southwest, and who also was still planning it up to the last election, was still planning to come and become governor again, despite the fact that there is an allegation and a corruption case against him. And this man still managed to get so much votes. He almost won. I think he took second or third. But I think he aligned with somebody else, and then that person took second or so. So this guy is still planning to come back as a governor. His name is Adelaja Akala. Alao Akala was a former governor of Oyo State. He's also facing corruption charges for alleged 11.5 billion naira. All of them are in billions almost. He's being accused of fraud, and there is one Justice Owolabi of their state that is, dealing with the case in Ibadan. The former governor was first arraigned before Justice Mashood Abbas on October 11, 2011. He's standing trial along with his commissioner. Okay, this is the one with the commissioner it's commissioner with the commissioner for local government and chieftaincy matters. So that commissioner, former commissioner, they have accomplices. I think his name is Osaya Agbola, and another man, the businessman, they also have accomplices in business. So they tell the business people, they give them contract, then they share something, and the work will not be done. In this case, it was a businessman, an Ibadan-based businessman called Femi Babalola. So they are all being charged right now with 11 charges against them by EFCC, and they're in court already. So the charge against them is about conspiracy, awarding contract without budgetary provision, obtaining false pretense, obtaining money under false pretense, acquiring property with money derived from an illegal act, and concealing the ownership of property. So they will take money from the budget, they will say they are going to build a road or something, and they will just share the money, and then the road will be left. That's why we don't have schools built. That's why we don't have roads built. So in this case, it was this governor, Alao Akala, that is alleged to have awarded a contract worth 8.5 billion naira between 2007 and 2009 without budgeting. It was no budgetary provision. It was not. He took the money, but it's not written anywhere. Then he gave the money to a certain engineering company, that Babalola that is being, that other businessman Babalola, and that one just, shared the money, and then the work is not done. And the work is supposed to be done about the construction of roads in 33 local governments of the state. Nothing. The state is still in as horrible state as it used to be. And this is not just about these particular individuals that I'm talking about. These things happen everywhere. They happen to governors, they happen to senators, they happen to chairmen, local government leaders. It's just because of the corrupt value system and the foundation of our nation. Now let me go to the East. Like I'm saying, I'm just using these particular individuals as examples. I'm not saying I'm covering everybody. There are too many. These are just examples, and I'm going to keep on talking about different ones and different issues and different topics. So the one I'm going to talk about right now is Ikedi Ohakim. Ikedi Ohakim was the governor of Imo State from 2007 to 2011, and is standing trial in Abuja High Court right now. And what is what is the charges against him? He's been accused of purchasing a parcel of land, in Abuja, there somewhere, the Asokoro. Asokoro is the elite area of Abuja. He bought the property, a house, for $2.2 million. Where did you get it from as a governor? Well, it's a money laundering situation. So right now, he's being accused of money laundering and is in court, charged with money laundering in Abuja court. So we're waiting to see the result. But what I'm saying is that these are just a few examples of ongoing corruption cases day and night, every day, with governors, local government chairmen, senators, it will be unending. It will be forever. It will only increase if we don't go to the grassroots and don't begin a campaign, a holistic campaign to cleanse our mindset, our system, our social fabric, our mental fabric, of all forms of corruption, and to inculcate into every Nigerian another value, a value of integrity, of responsibility, of honesty. That has to be done holistically. There must be a national program that will put this program in the hand of every school, every primary school, secondary school, kindergarten, every university, and every government offices, that will also, demand severe responsibility and punishment for anybody that breaks these rules, these golden rules. So, but we shouldn't wait for the government to do it. If the government is not doing anything about it, let's all arise as citizens and let's begin to do something. I'm calling on civil societies to arise and begin this campaign in every school, and let's begin to change the value system of our nation for the love of God, church, and nation. Peace.